How can I tell if this is running or not? We're on our way to Chambord. We're going to go see the big palace, big castle.
So this path into the castle involves a little bit of gatekeeping. Pretty little forest going through here, huh? There's my sugar. Good morning, baby.
Good morning, my love.
On our way to Chambord.
Yep. See the
Chambord.
big castle. There's so much simple beauty around here. Kind of stuff money can't buy. Nature. This kind of stuff feeds my soul.
So there's our first view of Chambord, one of those classic chateaus of the Loire Valley, maybe the classic chateau of the Loire Valley, and it's a beauty.
This is how the other half lives, huh?
I want a house like this.
Chambord is a 1 in a million palace set in the verdant countryside just south of the Loire. Building began in 1519, the dream of Francois I, who apparently was a passionate patron of the arts. It stands as one of the most classic representations of the French Renaissance.
So as you can see, a lot of this Chambord chateau is being renovated, rehabilitated. You know, a lot of renovation going on here. What a structure, what a building. Beautiful. You're all right.
I know this problem.
Yeah.
So one of the problems that you run into when you're bike touring is, you come to a place like Chambord. You might want to check it out, but you've got to park your bike and you've got all your panniers, and there's about 10,000 people milling around, and there's no security for all your stuff. You've got your entire trip packed in bags. They have little places where you can lock your bike away, but there's just no security at all. So it can be a problem. So Victor and Nadia decided to go ahead and do a tour of the castle. Julianna is checking out the gift shop, and I'm just kind of sitting here, people watching, staying cool in the shade, and keeping my eye on the bikes.
So Juliana just came back from the gift shop and got herself a nice new hat, which I assume says what?
Chateau
Says
Chambord.
Paris?
No,
It says,
Chambord.
Oh, Chambord. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. At least it's not the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Works in the sun.
Nice. You got some protection.
I forgot my other hat, so.
And you can always sport it around the house. So it's one that you can,
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
So while Victor and Nadia toured the castle interiors, we were content to ride around the grounds.
Cool moat going on. I think we got it on construction. So we got some cubist trees here. Never seen that before. Beautiful gardens. But boy, it is really, really touristy, but I guess one would expect that here. It's on travel posters forever. Some wife, huh?
Sure, he's treated very well. See, I could do it. That would be a good job.
Leaving Chambord through this beautiful network of bike trails that cuts through the forest. Very lovely.
Although the chateau is a major draw for the entire Loire Valley, and by all means an excellent stop for those so inclined, Juliana and I didn't feel disappointed to miss the tour. In all honesty, the ostentatious wealth in such a grand old-world manor house is a bit overwhelming to both of us, and we were content with just appreciating the architecture from a distance. So we pointed our bikes back towards the Loire, in the direction of the city of Blois, along winding, quiet roads that led us through a paradise of vineyards, villages, and rolling vistas.
Well, they sell honey here. You know, like buy direct. They
Look
have
at the hives. Look at this little place. They got horses, chickens, hair trees, and they have beehives with a beautiful little chateau. This is like my dream property. Just simple elegance. I would love this, and right on a stream. Wow. I think we only got about 7 miles to go, Victor. 7 or 8, I think. Or less? Ah.
Riding into Blois, riding into Blois on a beautiful series of trails. Just lovely, very magical afternoon. Juliana's trying to feed the swans, but she can't get down to them. So another wildfowl has been saved.
Blois proved to be as easy on the eyes as it is difficult to pronounce, with a grand entrance across the river on the Jacques-Gabriel Bridge. Built in the early 1700s, it's the oldest bridge in Blois and the first of the great modern bridges that cross the Loire.
Isn't this beautiful?
Yeah, it's great.
Wow. This is just spectacular.
Blois was the seat of the King of France during the Renaissance, and its colorful and often bloody history goes back to pre-Roman times. Today, it glowed under a breezy sky.
This is going to be a fun little town to visit. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell if this is running or not?
Here's the view outside our hotel room in Blois. Look at that sky. Wow.
That's pretty.
Love that. Love that.
The city proved to be a wonderful town to explore, packed with delightful discoveries everywhere you looked. In the morning, we headed straight to a bike shop, hoping to repair Juliana's rear wheel, which had been causing her some problems, before bidding adieu to this lovely city.
It's a gray, cool morning, expecting a lot of rain. We're going to try to get to Amboise before the rain hits. How you doing this morning, baby?
Good.
Doing good. Just had our first cup of coffee. It's probably a little after noon, and we're raring to go. Got it only about maybe 25-30 miles.
Had to hit a bike shop today. My rear wheel was bent. Had to get a whole new wheel, and it's now not tubeless, so I can't use my tubeless anymore on my rear wheel. But it's riding a lot better now, so glad we got it checked out and got my brakes adjusted. There's always something minor you got to keep up on.
In this case, it wasn't that minor. It was dragging her down with every pedal stroke. It was rubbing, so it was really slowing down her roll.
Yeah, glad we got it taken care of.
Yeah. Hey, let me catch up with these guys.
Okay.
Good morning.
good morning.
It's really good afternoon, but it's a good morning anyway.
It really is.
Yeah.
I don't have another interview until Tuesday.
We were waiting for Nadia to finish one of her interviews. She's applying for new jobs here in Europe. Very important, but she kills it. She's the bomb, so she's going to get something soon. All right. And I need a good morning from Victor. Good morning, Victor.
Morning.
How you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling great.
Awesome. All right, here we go. Happy trails. Let's ride. We were following the highway for a little bit, but now we seem to be off into some woods and farm fields. To be honest, the sky doesn't look too bad. I think it might be drizzly, but I don't think we're gonna run into anything serious very soon. Seems all good. Straight ahead. Nothing like the threat of rain to get those pedals moving a little faster. Even in these small towns, all of a sudden you'll just come upon these really nice bike paths. Some sheep out. Yeah, all throughout this whole area, there's almost always a bike lane, a bike path, some kind of separated throughway for bikes. It's awesome. It is really a pleasant day of riding. It's my favorite kind of riding this morning. Overcast, very cool, maybe 60, 65 degrees, and a little bit of drizzle here and there, just enough to kind of keep you awake. My favorite type of ride. Got the first blush of autumn colors going on over here. It's what, September 7th, 8th? Seems early. Okay, we're a little off on this, but we want to get to it to the left here really quick.
Yeah, that sounds good. Like that.
Yeah. Loire, kind of poking through the forest, getting bigger and bigger all the time, of course. Really pretty forest. Again, a nice cool day. Gorgeous riding conditions.
Riding hard today. A little bit of rain. Stopped for a little bit of lunch. Got some nice neighbors over there. The bike trail looks good. Nadia looks gorgeous as always. Roland, Victor, handsome as hell. And the food looks just as good too. Yeah. Good day. And look at this gorgeous little chateau with looks like a church behind it. This is the way people live.
One could be forgiven for thinking that bike touring might get monotonous. After all, we're talking day after day of doing nothing but riding your bike. But the truth is, every day brings something new, entirely new landscapes, new experiences. Every minute feels fresh and new, and the constant sense of discovery never seems to get old.
This place is actually an energy supply house. They used wood on the side of the house for insects and bees to live in. What an incredible, thoughtful, considerate design. Very eco-friendly. Bravo.
Sometimes, when the riding is nothing short of exquisite, winding downhill through village streets on a smooth and serpentine path, it's impossible to keep the smile from your face. It would be hard to come up with a better way to experience the classic French joie de vivre than from the seat of a bicycle.
Well, look at all them flowers, huh? Whoa. Hello, baby.
Yeah, honey.
How you doing?
Good.
Been missing you today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Taking pictures of wildflowers. I saw all those. These were pretty.
Hello. You're liking that, huh? Well, what's in there? Oh, you can't have it. No, you cannot have that. You cannot have my bag.
Hey,
Look at your hoofs.
don't you, baby?
Look at those hoofs. Oh my goodness.
You,
And what a nose on you, huh?
We have something for you. Yes, we do. There you go. There you go.
That is a huge horse.
Here you go. No, you scare me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
He goes for what he wants, that's for sure.
yeah.
How far is from Amboise? 10 miles or
Probably like 15.
15 miles? So that will be 22 kilometers.
We gotta go that way.
Gotta go that way.
All along the length of the Loire, we noticed trees adorned with mistletoe, which, although common, was something neither of us had ever seen before. And while oddly beautiful, the plants are actually parasitic.
Hey.
Hey, baby. Just climbing a 11% grade there.
Yeah, that was
Impressive.
a sweat breaker.
Yes. And there's Jesus cheering us on.
That's right.
Changing up the sleeves. You know, you get out onto these high plains here on the trail, all around, very unprotected, and the wind really does become quite a factor as you're riding. I don't know what the speed is, but it's enough to definitely slow your roll. Weird weather. Yesterday and several days we've had this really intense heat, sweaty and, muggy. And today, blustery, and it's threatening, and it's kind of cold. I mean, the temperatures keep dropping. Not super cold, but maybe high 50s, low 60s. Just a lot of extremes. It's hard to find your rhythm in a weird way. But a beautiful trail, all that good stuff. Rain's starting to pick up just a little bit. See if we can make it to Amboise before the deluge hits. Looks like it's coming, gonna hit us, I think. Coming down pretty good now. Windy and rainy.
Yeah.
Getting a little wet.
Got kind of cold and rainy. We're about 3 miles from Amboise. Roland's got a little squeak. It's a town where Leonardo Da Vinci used to live.
There's no way to ride it.
No, we gotta walk it.
We rode into Amboise on wet streets, finding a bustling tourist town with its charming medieval town center and the magnificent Chateau d'Amboise.
It's so beautiful.
The town is famous as the home of Leonardo da Vinci at the end of his days. What we didn't find was a hotel room, as the throngs of tourists had apparently arrived before we did. But eventually, Nadia found a delightful Airbnb just outside of the centre-ville, and we settled in to enjoy this lovely city.
The hair barometer
yes.
never lies.
The hair says it's gonna rain. It rains. I'm
rains.
telling you, you were right.
Mine-
Ah, yes. Hello, handsome.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
A little bit of escargot for an appetizer. We've been chomping down on the escargot on a pretty regular basis. Loving the snails.
Bonjour.